Yeah, we got the same issue. So I think we got, you know, probably a bad computer. Alright, well, it's a nice day. Got Chandler here.
Taking Michelob's payment.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, that's the tax. For working on this Mercury Optimax 2007. I know some people have been waiting to figure out what happened. Well, we're gonna figure it out here, hopefully. Chandler here took and we mailed this thing off to what was the name again?
Simon Performance.
Simon Performance, that's right. And so he found the ECM to be bad, or had a problem anyway. But it's still weird, like I could read to it, but anyway, it looks like he put it back on. You see anything behind it, anything weird, chafing or anything like that?
I did notice one of these screws that was holding down, like it had, one of the wires got like smushed kind of from this being screwed back on. It didn't look like it was damaged, but it looked like it was smushed.
It was smushed.
Yes. I don't know if that could have caused anything, but if it doesn't start up now, then probably look at that. But
yeah, but I don't want to take anything else out.
Hey,
that's expensive, right?
I'm $2,000 in. This thing better start.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's pretty expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping you'd let me put it on, but because then I could look at everything and make sure, you know.
Yeah.
I guess we can hook it up. It's your call.
Yeah.
You think it's okay? You feel good about it?
Yeah. Only one.
You got at least a warranty on this, right?
Yeah, it's got the warranty sticker on it. You peel that, I'm
then you're screwed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the only thing I wanted to just absolutely double check was those coils, but I'm sure it's the right coils.
Yeah.
It was for this year. You know what I mean? That's what it was. I want to go look it up still.
Yeah, it's probably not a bad idea.
Yeah, just to confirm, we know for sure.
They were saying originally that the coils are what made the ECM fry.
So 1B506383. But I believe that's because you had Densco plugs. And they weren't the right plug. And eventually they couldn't take it and they gave up, or something happened somewhere down the line that caused maybe one to go, and then another one went because they're old. And then another one went, and then, you know, you got a domino effect and you got to buy $800 worth of coils.
Yeah, I've learned a lesson, that's for sure.
You know, so, but we don't know this until we try to freaking start it, so it's kind of hairball.
Yeah, fingers.
Because if it doesn't start, then you're like, what the hell? I just spent $2,000 and I got nothing.
I'm just gonna transfer over to kayaks if it doesn't start.
I'm just gonna stop. Okay, well, we're gonna get set up, get out my computer and all that stuff, and then hopefully this thing fires up and at least my diagnosis was right about the computer, because I checked literally everything I think I could check, and it didn't make sense. I know I had bad coils, but that's common, and it's not so common to have an ECM fail. You know, these things are weird, man. They really are sensitive, I guess, to power. So, you know, we got a good battery. Everything else has been checked, man. It should hopefully just fire up.
Yeah, I mean, I've had it plugged up too, so I mean, I know the battery is fully charged now.
Yeah, it's just a matter of reading it, firing it up. Well, I got my CDI meds up. We got the tank filled up. Water. I mean, you can run these on a hose, but I don't like to. I think it messes with the pumps. They like to be submerged, you know. So, I guess we could... You got the key in it?
Yep. Nope. Thought that was key to listen.
Here, pump. Connecting to ECM. There we go. We got lots of voltages. There's going to be no active faults because they took it you know?
Well, there weren't any active faults even with the bad ECM, right?
Yeah. Like it, you know, yeah. So, if you want to be my guest, it's yours.
I'll do the
Do we
honors.
gotta stand back?
No.
Okay.
Here we go. Wrong way. Uh-oh.
It's just probably because it hadn't been fired up in a while.
Do it again.
You
Yeah.
need to pump it. You got a hand pump on it?
Don't be scared.
Oh, I didn't know if it...
You might give it a low. Oh, that gas down there? Alright, you're peeing. So our diagnosis was correct, man. So now that it's running, we're gonna look at any active faults. Fin J open. Okay. Jack 2, injectors 2, and sensor. Turn it off. Don't turn it totally off. Just keep it like the key on. Okay, so no faults active. Fire it up again. Okay, try to turn it off just to the on.
Yeah, you have to turn it off to do that.
Yeah, and then it's gonna... Okay, so we need to figure out what that fault is. It might clear up. Might be just a ejector not kind of stuck.
Yeah.
But we need to find out what that fault is. Alright, so I'm gonna research and find out what we have. Two, it says injectors, 4 sensors. Down here I see injector 2,
Yeah, I see it.
sensor 4. So well, let's just send this results to file.
It says fuel injector number 1 circuit malfunction.
Okay, so I'm working on a 2007 Mercury Optimax with serial 1B506383, and I'm using my CDI med software. Is it not doing it?
Oh, never mind. Yeah, it is. Sorry.
Okay, I want to continue on. And so I'm using med software, and I'm getting an error code, and it's FIN
J1.
J1.
So is it saying the Fin J is coming from the software and
Yeah.
not your...
Yeah, are you saying that the Fin J is coming from the CDI box, or it's coming from the ECM?
The doctor. There you go. It's peeing now. What? It's gone away?
No fault there?
She was right. Just need to
Ethanol? Yeah, you want to treat it, get that fuel out of there and get some good non-ethanol fuel. Alright, we got no active faults. You guys see it for yourself. Hit that refresh.
What do you mean by treat it? Like put some...
No, faults active. So there you go. We did this. We did it, Chandler. We got scared with that Fin J. I think it's just the software. Well, it was. It was just the software.
This right here. You ever heard of that?
Fuel treatment?
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
I got a friend of mine that uses this for his gas also to help when you got gas that's got ethanol in it.
Yeah, they make some different stuff.
Yeah.
Even heat is pretty good. The only thing is you don't want to dry your cylinders out. So maybe do your little search and see what they say about it. 'Cause I'll even ask them what now. Because obviously she's right, we was wrong.
Yeah.
I was wrong. So, but that's good because now I know it. You know, I know it for sure. Just let it sit there and run. Yeah, good deal. This one about drove me crazy, guys, because I was like, it doesn't make any sense. I even went down and talked to my buddy Heath about this, because I was like, you know, you rarely just see an ECM fail, but obviously it did. We got no faults. It's an older one. I'm glad. I'm glad for Chandler. He's a good fisherman. So anyway, man, God bless. Thank you for watching, subscribing, watching, commenting, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna let you go because I'm probably about out of battery. Thank God we got a win today. So Chandler, thank you for bringing over beer for me.
No problem. Anytime.
That's great. Now you can go out there and catch them.
Yep.
Especially fall fishing. I mean, that's coming up, right?
I'm going tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you have to call back and let us know, text me, whatever.
Yeah.
Send me some pictures of some fish, man.
I will.
Thank you for, he gave me too, thing I put in my boat. He 3D printed this thing over here. I really appreciate it. Like it's like a lure holder. And I like it because it's a thick piece of plastic. That's not gonna break. So now we can put, like, you know, tools and lures and whatnot. I have to figure out where I'm gonna put it. I don't have a clue, but I'll find a place for it.
I just screwed mine into the boat right there.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that same one?
Exact same one, yeah.
That's cool, man. I need to get a little 3D printer. I could see where it'd be.
Yeah, you can damn near make your own tools now.
It's paid for itself.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
From paid for itself just in making parts that I otherwise would have bought.
That you'd have to buy.
Like that, the LED light housing over here I 3D printed. I couldn't find it on eBay. You can't see it from that side. So that thing is 3D printed. I couldn't find the
That light?
yeah the lights from Amazon, but the housing.
The housing?
Yeah,
You just 3D printed it.
Yeah,
Nah.
I
That
just
actually looks like it's part of the boat.
Some of this stuff is getting older. You can't find it.
yeah. And I mean that was an easy design. I just loaded up my software, measured the holes, and put it out.
So now the radio, we got to get rid of that.
Well, the amp.
The amp.
Yeah, I gotta have my music.
Oh, okay. Get you one of those waterproof radio ones.
Well, that radio is maybe 30-40 bucks. It's a cheap radio.
Oh, okay.
I just need my music low, just enough to barely hear it.
We thought originally that like that was a problem, that something happened, that like the ECM took a hit. I don't think that's it at all. I think it was those spark plugs.
Well, the amplifier that I installed directly to the battery is what we think might have been it, but I still don't.
Yeah, but that didn't take out your coils.
Yeah.
I don't think that's what took out the coils. I don't think that's what took out the ECM either. I think what took out the coils was those plugs.
I'm still not plugging it back up. I'm not taking a chance.
Oh, I don't blame you. Yeah, I disconnected the power. You just need to probably open it up and
.org. Okay.
So if you go to Tennessee.
anyway, that's awesome. Oh, you know what? Now it's time.
The Smyrna's in here.
I'm sure somebody's made an app for that too.
Oh, I'm pretty sure.
So you know what time it is now, right?
Beer time.
Beer 30.
Beer 30. You want one?
I'm
He's gonna drive.
I'll get tired if I just drink a beer in the middle of the day.
JP?
You know, I'll take one.
All right. All right, well, we're back on this Optimax, and my ignition switch came in. So this is a 3-position switch, and it's part number 87897716K01. They've got some other switches, but this is all we need. So this is a 6-wire, I think. It's the same as our other ignition switch. So it took a little while to come in. And yeah, I was looking at this. Looks like they resealed it. I hope it's... I don't know. I hope it's okay. I'm sure it is. So anyway, that's what it looks like. You know, we'll just make sure all our wires, you know, match up, which I'm sure they do. And I'm filling up the tub, and we're just gonna go for it. You know, I've got everything all hooked back the way it's supposed to be, and let's hope for the best. I don't have my computer out here. I don't really need it. I mean, we're gonna find out if this is gonna work or not. So coming over here, you know, I'm just gonna make sure that you know, all our color wiring matches up, which I'm about 100% sure that it does. And you know, this is it right here. So if we look, yellow, and that's that red stripe, yellow, red, yep, so far. And on top we got black, yellow, black, and then we got 2 purples, and that is exactly what we have. There it goes. Just listen for the pumps, I guess. Put you guys over here. And I hear pumps. All right, please bring the thunder. Yeah, we got the same issue. So I think we got, you know, probably a bad computer. That should have fired. That would have fired right away. You know, so we can check this still and see if we got, you know, we still don't have the 5-volt reference. I guess the next thing I'm gonna do is I have to, basically what I'm gonna do, I think, is button this back up. I'm gonna put it all back exactly how I found it. You know, like I swapped out a starter. I know it's not the starter. I'm gonna put the original starter back in, and I've got a little bit of wiring underneath the dash. Put that all back together, and I'm gonna take a ride over, and I'm gonna talk to my buddy and see who he uses to send his ECMs off, and I guess we'll go from there, because at this point, you know, there's no break in the signal line going to the crankshaft position sensor, and the voltage on the crankshaft position sensor is not the problem. So anyway, our wiring fixes and all that, I don't know if something shorted it out. I really like it. I've gone as far as I can go. I think I've checked everything I could possibly check. I just don't think, I don't know, you know, like it doesn't really make a lot of sense to me, but other than if it's a computer. So I think the one thing we can do is we're just gonna have to say, hey, that computer has to be checked. And if it comes back and it's good, then we have a wiring problem in the harness. You know, other than taking it to my buddy and seeing if he could put his test harness on it. I don't have a test harness. You could plug a test harness in here and you could see if that's the issue. I can check and make sure I still have a fully charged battery, but I'm pretty sure that we do. I mean, our battery's good. That's not the problem. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen, but you know, it's sort of a thing where, like, I don't know, you know, like, yeah, that's just it. I've gone as far as I can go. You know, I'm not charging it for this diagnostic time, which I guess I should, but I'm not, because I didn't fix it. You know what I mean? If you don't fix it, then, but I know the coils was bad. All the way back to that, I know they were bad. They were out of spec. Maybe they were firing. Maybe some of them were firing, or some of them were, and they were weak. I don't know that really. It's kind of like a, I do know that in my software, it says no faults found. So, all right, well, in the garage, I think I was reading from an EFI troubleshooting. So I got the one for the DFI, Optimax, direct fuel injection. So, you know, I'm on my symptom page, and then our causes and our actions. So, lanyard stop switch in wrong position. So we checked all this, but we've got it in its position, so that's not it. And we've found, I'm just gonna go down the checklist. I mean, at this point I can't lose. So I'm just, you know, good. Weak battery or bad starter motor. Okay, I tried another starter motor, same problem. Alright, so battery voltage drops below 8 volts while cranking. ECM cuts out below 8 volts. So fuel pump requires 9 volts. We've got that. That's good. I verified that. Low air pressure in rails, less than 70 psi at cranking. So we've checked that too. That's good. We verified that we're getting fuel all the way up, because I can hear it flowing into the VST. So we know that's good. Low fuel pressure. Well, we verified that both of them were 90 psi, thereabouts. So 90 psi. And that was kind of on both, or not quite both. I think the one, I don't remember that right. I'd have to go back and look at the video, but it passed, because I know it's at least 80. Okay, here's something I haven't checked. Sheared flywheel key. That would do it. So we need to check that one. We've checked blown, any fuses blown. They're all good. Main power relay not functioning. I'm pretty sure it is. Our pumps are coming on. I got voltage to all the direct injectors, the air injectors. Unless there's another line I don't know about, but I think that's functioning, but I don't know, because I have to take the lower cowl off, and I have to go through the process of looking at that really good. I might be able to, for me, sometimes it's a little confusing, but I can look at it and make sure that's correct. I think it is. Alright, so I need to check that. I'm gonna put check. Spark plugs, we replaced them. It's new spark plugs. Alright, then continuing to the next page, still the engine cranks, but it's not starting. ECM not functioning. It says action. Injection system. Listen for the injector ticking when cranking. So that passed. Okay. Let's go down the list. Pass. And it says ignition. Check for proper operation by using inductive timing light. Well, I used a spark checker. It says to check the battery voltage. So that's, you know, 12.6. I can go read it, but it's thereabouts. No blown fuses. No. Battery voltage to fuse from power relay. They're the same. It says the purple lead. So they're the same. I mean, they're 12.6 volts. Check for a shorted stop wire. It passed. Check cranking position sensor. Should be 0.015 inches to 0.040 inches or 38 millimeters to 1.01 millimeters from flywheel or for defective crank position sensor. It's reading 329 ohms, which in our, if we look at our manual, it says it has to be between 300 to 350 ohms. So, clean and inspect remote control male and female harness connectors. Clean and inspect remote control male and female harness connectors. So I don't know that that's all been checked. It's definitely been checked at the engine. So I guess we need to check for a sheared flywheel key and then our main relay and the harness. See if there's any connectors that I missed that maybe we unplug and we plug back and the thing starts working. I doubt it, but I guess it's possible. I got this bottom cowling off. We got two trim relays, and then we've got one that's our main relay. And it shows you the diagram on it, which is, I'm going to redraw it out. So they got like a, you know, you got like your typical relay. You got no, you can't see this, but here's where I should have probably done this better, but we gotta pin this way, and then I guess there's another one, and then we've got, so we've got 86, this would be 85, and then this is, you know, 12 volts. And then this is 30. And then on the top, we got 87 and 87A. So 87, 87A. So this 30, or this whatever, it comes out of here, and There's that wiper arm. It kind of, you know, the way they have it like this and like that, right? So I guess when 12 volts is applied, it has this wiper arm. So what is 85 and 86? And what do we have? We got 4 wires, okay? So I think I want to get this thing off and try to figure out what is going on here and make sure, I don't know, I got the key off. I'll take this here off. And I'm gonna grab a good ground first. Somewhere like here, that'd be good. Don't go on there. Yeah, my end piece kind of got messed up. My little that's a good ground. Check our test equipment. We got a light. So then I'm gonna take this guy. I'm gonna get me some other. I got this one. Probably it's not perfect, but I'm gonna go somewhere there's a ground. That'd be fine. And then just check my ground. Well, here, hang on, make sure I'm on the right. Yeah. I got a ground. So any of these ground. This one's ground. Okay, that's good to know. And so that would be our, they're saying 12 volts. So let's take our test light and see if that's true. No. That's hot. And that would be 85 right now is hot. Is that right? Yep. But 86 is not. So 85. Alright, so what's our control arm? So 30 and 85 right now are hot. So then it looks like this should be our control wire. So if we turn the key to the on position, that should send it back to here. And that should close the gap, and then that turns that one on. So let's just see what happens. I heard a double beep. Probably. That's still hot, that's still hot. There's nothing there. So, what we got going on here, folks? That's still ground. So that's a That's a red. What is this wire? No, it's a yellow purple. I think. Yeah, let's turn our thing back off. So what do we got? Let's just let me write some stuff down because I get confused. I don't know why. All right, we got this pin is, and we're gonna lay this out so that it's exactly this way. So right now, pin 86 is ground. 85 is hot. And 30, so 85 and 30 is hot. So now we should, if we have something on this yellow, looks like purple stripe, when we turn the ignition key, that should, I guess, light up. It's what energizes, or is it that one? I don't know. We should have a signal wire, right? So the red, purple. So we got a red, like purple, and then we got a red or yellow, purple. So the red, purple has this. I'm sorry. Figure this out. So that's hot. And then we know that this is ground, I believe, right? So these two are hot, this one's ground. So is this. We're going between the wiper, and we're saying that, sorry, this is ground. So with key on, that should be ground as well. It's like no volt, no nothing. Almost no voltage. We got 12.46 volts, and I've got nothing on this side because that's ground, and then nothing on this side. Well, yeah, I got 12.44 there and here. So shouldn't there be from here to here signal? So if this is ground, shouldn't there be continuity? Or is there continuity? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's leave that one there. Maybe I can prod it with this my other meter. This is going to be a long one. And I'm trying to make heads and tails of this because I feel like I'm a big dummy. So we're looking for the control. So right now we know we have this pin 30 is hot. And it shows it as 12 volts. So that means our wiper has to be between 87 and the 87A. So I think I gotta try to figure out what in the world is happening here. I got the engine off right now. I just want to just pin my little, not my little thing. getting this off. Alright. They just got, you know, numbered 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, you know. But we can look at our diagram. And so they're saying pin 30 is this one. Is that the way I'm reading this? Pin 30 is this one. But I think what I found was that it was not that. So what is happening? Nothing there, that's pin 30. So these two are hot, which would be, let me look at my, so 85 and 30 are hot. That means that if we have ground here, which I found that to be ground, right? Let's check this again, man. Oh, come on. There we go. Right now, this is ground. These are there's no ground anywhere. And probably I would see voltage. Right? So there's ground. This one, nothing. So that's our yellow, purple. So our yellow purple, yeah, yellow purple is 86. So 86 and 85 86 and 85. So 86 is ground. So in this scenario, we've got what we got? Yeah, here we have ground. We got hot, hot, and this is no voltage. So what supplies the field if we've already got a ground and a hot going to each other? Because right now we don't have any, we have, yeah, no voltage. We got voltage, voltage. And here, it's showing that right now I have a ground, right? I'm losing it, guys. That's ground. But I got hot here. That's a big red wire, so that's gonna be red, white, has to supply power. Then what is our control wire? If this is hot all the time, yep. This one and this one's hot. So that should make this the control wire. Well, so if that's the control wire, should we have they're showing that as number 86. Make sure I ain't got the key on. Pretty sure I turned it off. I still got 14 volts there. So is it ground controlled? No, because that's going to have to close. It's going to have to close the loop. You're saying this is ground all the time. But this is hot. This is hot right now. Yeah, that's hot. Yeah, there's nothing there. That's hot. That's hot. There's nothing there. There's no way to really get in there too. I'd almost have to have another tester. I mean, we could swap out one of these relays that's for the tilt and trim. But I think he did that too. So I'm kind of curious, like, should this yellow with a purple stripe, and where does it go? I'm on a hunt, folks. So I'm just trying to still figure out what this wire is. And I think it goes up here into the second set of connectors on the ECM. So I guess we could check the integrity of that wire. When I looked at the diagram I was looking at, I didn't see this would be a yellow purple. And down here, where was I saw it? It's on the bottom, it's down there. There's indeed our yellow purple. So should this be hot or should this be ground? So what I'm thinking is supposed to happen is that when a power is applied to here, then it, you know, puts this voltage over to here. I mean, because these are two big thick red wires. So right now, you know, we've got, take this off, my fuse. We've got no power here, no power here, no power here, right? And no power here. Oh no, we do have power here. Okay, so this is a red, and this is a red. That's hot all the time. So, but this is, do we have it on? We made a connection. We jumpered the connection to ground. Okay, that's weird. We got no voltage. No, now we got voltage. Okay, it is working. Is that because we have voltage going through the meter? I think we gotta look at the integrity of this line going up to here and see if we have power going to the ECM. So it's saying pin number 4. Okay. Should go to here. And indeed it is. Maybe we still have short, because I swear I didn't have voltage there before. Well, we can see where this is crushed. Are we on to something? I don't know. I can unwrap it. Tape is cheap. Oh yeah, it goes all the way over like this. Looks like a repair. That's probably alright. Might as well go ahead and take it off now, I guess. Don't break it. Very interesting. So I'll put this back on voltage. Do we expect to see a voltage there when the key is on? So we're gonna go to a ground. All right, we got 15 volts right now. If we go up to here, I think we should see the same thing, right? 15 volts, because we're charging. The charger is connected. So that's with the key in the off position. The key to the on position, what do we have? $14.96. I must have taken the piece out. Crap. Oops. Probably dropped it somewhere. Oh, but here's one of my sockets. Okay, well, I was gonna check that, but need another little piece of paper clip. Alright, so here's my guess. The ECM controls the solenoid. So we've got power that goes to the solenoid when the key on the ignition key is on, in the on position. And it goes through like a 2-second timer and it turns on the fuel pump. And then it goes up. And then what happens is it goes to sorry, I'm putting this solenoid back on. It goes anyway, then when it's cranking, you'll see voltage on it again. So I don't think I did anything there. Anyway, I've got a wire that's kind of hooked up, and you can, I don't know if I can show this or not, but because it's like, it's kind of, you know, it's kind of funky out here, if I can reach it or not. But right now we got no active faults. You can see right there, no active faults. Hang on. Hey Chandler.
How's it going?
It's going.
Was calling to see is it going to inconvenience you if I come tomorrow instead of today?
No.
Okay. I've been swamped with emails today at work, and I'm still catching up.
Yeah. No, that's all right. I've been sitting here messing with it, trying to figure out if I can make any heads or tails of this. And I mean, I don't know, you know, the relay's coming on, you know, it's firing the fuel pump, and then it goes away. Like, I guess the computer is the ECM controls that, and then when you crank it, right, then it gives it power again. Which is weird, because I don't know how the fuel pump works, because once it runs, I don't know if it's because of the alternator. It's in my basement. I don't understand it. But then there's no power on that relay. So it's only when cranking and when you first initially turn the engine on. I thought maybe that was it. I'm trying to run that down, because you draw out the diagrams for, you know, a relay. They're pretty much all the same, like 87, 85, 86, 87, and 30. So the wiper arm, when power is applied to like 85, 86, turns the relay on, and then usually power goes out, you know, where it's got to go, because it's usually a higher current, so it's thicker gauge wire. And so it goes up and turns the pumps on, and then it turns it off. So the computer somehow turns it off, but then it's cranking and it comes back on. And I'm like, well, at what point, I guess it starts receiving signals, and then it keeps that on, because you gotta have the fuel pump on.
Yeah, it beats me. You're into this way deeper than my knowledge on mechanical skill goes. So.
Okay.
But, yeah, if you think that we should just swap out that the position sensor,
Because, I mean, you know, it does come up at 329 ohms. And in the manual, I got another manual that says from 300 to 350 is what the ohm rating should be, resistance value. So it does say something about measuring the distance on the flywheel or whatever. I don't see any evidence that that's a problem. It does say something about check for a shear flywheel key. I haven't done that yet. Well, I guess that possibly could be it, because then it doesn't know where it's at all.
Flywheel key?
Yeah, but I see the flywheel moving. I'm guessing that this thing is, sounds to me like it's moving, you know, like the, in other words, that would move, but the crankshaft wouldn't. It would fire all kinds of places. But I think you'd have some kind of fire. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when I turn it, I mean, I can see the flywheel turning. See, it's turning. So I'm guessing it's turning the, I guess it's turning the piston.
Alright, let me check my schedule and see. I can probably come have meetings all day tomorrow. Super fun.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I don't. I don't have a lot of meetings. Thought I did. I can come around noonish. Does that work?
Yeah, I'll put this all kind of back together. Yeah, I mean, I can take it off. It's only like 3 volts. But you really need, like, I think, like a electrostat. Sorry, like a static bag, so you can put it in when you nail it on. Because if it is good, you don't want to destroy it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because the static bag, just get that on Amazon, I guess.
Yeah, or like they may have them at like Staples or someplace.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's just a static bag. You just put it in there, and then nothing will kind of mess with it.
Okay. I can do
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know what else this could be, man. I'm lost. If it is a crankshaft position sensor, sorry, I almost spilled on my drink. You know, then I mean, it doesn't show that that's what it is. It's bizarre. Well, another thing that's bizarre is there's just no fire. That makes no sense. You know, and I still got no active faults. So it's almost like the computer's just not sending driver information. But it can detect that the driver circuits are fine. So that's crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It would tell you, oh, here's a driver circuit problem, you know. It would tell you that. But it's not.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm leaning towards something in ECM.
Yeah, because nothing else makes any sense.
Yeah.
I've checked just, I mean, there's nothing wrong with this harness. I even, some places over here, I kind of took it apart. Which is no big deal. Just take it back up. There's nothing chafed or any wires that are a problem, so I can just fix that real quick. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, well, me sending this off will give us some answers.
You're right. Okay.
Well, that sounds good. I will let you know when I'm on the way tomorrow.
Okay. Did you like my joke about the ultralight?
I'm gonna get you some. Don't worry.
Okay. I'll take it.
Yeah, I'll be there tomorrow with a 12-pack. Don't worry.
All right. I can always have that. Get my frustration out somewhere.
Yeah.
That's the craziest thing I ever see, man.
I got a buddy that works for a THC drink company. I got some of those if you want a couple.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it has like a mic. It's like
It's like gummies, but it's a drink.
No, it's like an actual like carbonated drink.
Yeah, but it's got THC in it.
Yeah.
That's funny. You can buy anything on the internet now. Like, you know, they used to be like, when I was a kid in high school, you know, and out of high school, we sneaking around. I got some amazing stories. I got one time, we were listening to Pink Floyd at the back of this bar. I was probably, I don't know, 17, 18 years old. Got mom and dad's car, sitting back there, and there was 3 of us, and we were just Cheech and Chonging out, man. And there was a guy with us, and he was kind of straight-laced, but he wanted to try, you know, hit everything, and that was his first time.
Oh, that's always the time when everything goes wrong.
Yeah, so the cop rolls up, and he pulls in the back right behind my Monte Carlo. And they jump out, and it's like, oh, what's going on here, you know? And we crack the window, and like pot smoke is just rolling out the windows. He's like, what have you guys been doing, huh? You know, like, oh, man. And so he got us out, and my buddy had a fresh quarter. And I'd have to show you this to do it justice. But he's like, all right. He goes, I want to see rabbit ears, fellas. You're going to reach in your pockets, and I want to pull them out, you know? And so I pulled mine out. Like, I had a little bud, but it was in the, you know, car. And my buddy, well, he had that fresh quarter in his pocket. I'm like, oh, no, man. Well, this is going to be bad.
Oh, no.
And so he reaches in his pocket, and he takes that bag, and he kind of slips it up where it's, you know, long ways against his wrist or whatever, and he pulls them out of his pockets, and he holds them up in the air. You know, and the cop goes over and kind of pats him down, you know, because people threw their stuff out of the car, where he's like, you gotta put your stuff back. And he went, whoop, and he stuck it back in his pocket. And I was like, I watched it, I'm like, oh, look.
That's so smooth.
You know, it's like, no way. And so then we get in the back of it. He texts us. He's like, you know, they're going to give us the riot act because we're a bunch of young kids. And so he puts us in the car, and the jailhouse was only like a block and a half away. And so he goes, you know, Mike's going, man, I'm going to stuff it down in the back seat of this, you know. I'm like, don't do that. Then they'll definitely know it's yours, you know. Don't want to know whose it is, man. And so we get in the jail, and then like I knew the chief of police, and I'm like, I want to talk to you. If I'm going to jail, I want to talk to Jack Ribbons. And so then they got you know, whatever. They were just that's what was going on. So they let us go, and my friend, you know, he's just never been involved in anything bad ever. And he's like, oh, we'll take you home, you know, after we got out. And we're driving, and he pulls the towel away or whatever. And I told Mike, I said, well, you didn't get in, you know, we might as well just pull one over and smoke one, you know. And man, he freaked out. He was like, man, we're just gonna arrest you. I'm like, it's okay, man, now. Oh, man. Yeah. You couldn't have wrote that script if you tried.
Dang.
And, you know, that was real life, man. We almost got by, I mean, you know. I was thinking 1 month I'm gonna tell my dad I'm gonna get an ass beaten like I ain't never seen.
Oh yeah.
You know. But anyway, it happened. It was for realsy.
Yeah, I don't have one that good. Mine are pretty anticlimactic.
Well, dude, I got tons of stories that really happened. I mean, it's got to be a computer. I don't know what else could be. All right, let me button this thing back up. Thanks for watching all the way through. You're part of our awesome community. Love this video? Hit subscribe for more adventures. The best way to support us is at hawkeyemarine.net. Shop outboard powerheads, lower units, and top quality boat parts. It fuels our content and keeps you on the water. Visit today. We'll see you next time.